Hello, this is Photography Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Black Skylands. The game is out on PlayStation, PC, Xbox and Switch. Black Skylands is an open world top-down shooter developed by Hungry Couch Games. So what is it like to play? Well, you play as Eva, who is tasked with protecting the lands from rival factions and a threat known as the Swarm. General play consists of 3 different things. 1. Twin stick combat, 2. Flying your ship, and 3. Level traversal. So in terms of combat, you can do things like melee attacks, you can dodge roll, but it's really focused on twin stick shooting. The twin stick system is smooth, fluid, and very fast paced, and it's a little bit reminiscent of games like Hotline Miami, albeit not as brutal. You have various weapons from shotguns, sniper rifles to even the golden pistols that you can find, and all these weapons have a variety of mod slots, and if you find these caches in the game world, you can take them back to your base and attach them to adjust their effectiveness. Then there's the level traversal, and this is handled very well indeed because the environments are very cool and they're broken up into small land masses like little islands, so this is where your grappling hook comes into play. You can shoot out your hook, attach it to pretty much anything, and you just zip to that location, and it's honestly such a delight to use. It makes getting around a joy rather than a chore. So you've killed the enemies, you've hoovered up the loot, then it's back to your ship. And the ship is another cool part of the game, although the controls, I would say, they're a little bit awkward and a bit muddled. You have side cannons, you've got a front gun placement, and you'll have some pretty cool sky battles to endure. And you can also use the winds to help you save on fuel when you're travelling around. But things like fuel, repair kits and ammunition can all be replenished at these very occasional gas stations in the sky. On your travels, when you need to check out your loadout or your map, your mission objectives, you've got this tablet which is really user friendly. And this is also where you can mod your weapons, and it's just a really comprehensive system, and it's very rare to see an indie game with this level of customization. I would also say the story, it's quite wholesome. You liberate the islands, you travel around with your little moth assistant over your shoulder, speak to the locals, go on little side quests. It's a real adventure, and the devs have done a really good job of building a believable world, even though it's so fantastical. Finally, you've got the hub. This is kind of where you build your new structures. These allow you to then craft new items. You can farm, you can alter the ship that you are flying, so you can change the parts, change the different elements to make it unique or improved. And you can also do trading with locals, many other things. So there's so much to do in the game, and it's really a great sense of adventure and a real breath of fresh air. Visually, it's got a heartwarming and very colourful pixel art style with quaint little islands, cool buildings and a beautiful presentation. The menus too, they're very nicely put together, they're very clear, bold, user-friendly. Other devs should definitely take note. The game, sadly, in terms of audio, doesn't feature voice acting, but the effects, the ambience, the music, very nice indeed. Okay, good and bad points. What's good? The twin stick combat is very fluid and enjoyable. It's a delightful and well thought out adventure. Customization options are extensive. The story is well paced and well written. The music and visuals are lovely, and it's a massive game with plenty of value for money. Bad points: the ship controls could have been a bit more fluid, and it takes a good couple of hours to get going. Okay, verdict. Black Skylands is one of the most refreshing indie experiences I've had in years. It takes a variety of different elements and it blends them together in a way that keeps the day-to-day gameplay not only interesting, but also a lot of fun too. With its twin stick combat akin to Hotline Miami, sky battles that reminded me of games like Black Flag, and the very cool level traversal via the grappling hook. With all these elements together, it meant that the game never got repetitive, it never got tiresome, which is a real accolade. It is a truly wonderful game, and also one that's amazing value for money, and one of the most comprehensive indie games that I've played since Salt and Sanctuary. I loved it from start to finish. Maybe it's a bit slow in the first couple of hours, but it's an indie game that is just another one that makes the AAA scene look a bit silly. I would strongly recommend you check this one out. It's very addictive, it's very enjoyable, and it is a true indie gem, and this is one we're going to be talking about for years. So please check this one out because this is top drawer stuff. Okay, my score for Black Skylands is 9.5 out of 10. A wonderful game. Okay, that's the review. Thanks for watching. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Cheers.